All right, welcome back to another episode of Chip Theory, where we discuss the major modes here of our musical alphabet with poker chips. Today we're discussing another Lydian mode. This mode is based on the fourth degree of our major scale. It's called the Lydian mode. Here we have our poker chips laid out. You might see a pattern here, and the pattern has the group of two blue chips here, which are like the two black keys on the piano keyboard. And here, these two are part of the three group. Here we have the third note roundabout this way. So you can see we have a group of two blue chips and a group of three blue chips. They're going to correspond to the pattern of notes on a piano keyboard. That makes this note here a B flat. So this is going to be our keynote today for B flat Lydian scale. We have our B flat note. Now the first thing we need to realize about the Lydian mode is the pattern for Lydian modes. It's going to be a whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole, and half. Again, that's the Locrian pattern inverse, or the Locrian pattern descending, as the Locrian pattern being half, whole, half, whole. So it's simply the opposite of the Lydian mode, whole, half, half. So if we know the Lydian mode, we know our Locrian mode as well. The second thing I need to realize about the B flat Lydian is the relative major key that B flat is, the Lydian is going to be derived from. So here we can simply count down to the note B flat is the fourth scale degree of, which is going to be 5 half steps from the root, it being a perfect fourth from the relative major. So we can count down 5 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it gives us this note here, our F. And now we can easily see that F major is going to be our relative key of which B flat Lydian is derived from. So here we can move our B flat here, and we know since it's 5 half steps from this direction, it's going to be 7 half steps from this direction, there being 12 half steps in an entire octave. So if there's 5 this way, there will be 7 up. And the note F will be the 5th degree of our B flat Lydian modal scale. So we could simply play the F major scale starting on B flat to reach our Lydian mode, or we can use the pattern I discussed before of a whole step, a third whole step. Here's our half step. This is the relative major. A whole step and a whole step. The final half step being from A back to B flat or on the octave, our duplicate note. So we can remove the notes here that are not in our B flat Lydian modal scale, which leaves us the notes B flat, C, D, E natural, F, G, and A. Again, you can see that pattern was whole, half, whole, half. And the inverse is the Locrian pattern, half, whole, half, whole. And our final whole step is down here back to the octave. Again, we're looking at a scale starting on B flat, which has all natural notes. If we were to compare this with our B flat major scale, we can simply see that we have a sharp 4 degree. Lydian is a mode known for its sharp 4 degree. So here where the E flat would normally be from B flat major, we have E natural. So our 4th degree has been sharped, E flat to E natural. That's our sharp 4 degree of the Lydian mode. And starting on B flat, our 4th degree is E. Here's F, it's going to be our relative major key. We can see the one flat from F major, B flat, and how it corresponds to its position here on the 5th degree. Again, our relative major chord is going to be on the 5th degree of all our Lydian modes. And if we move the F in its position, we have our F major scale. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, and E. And if we were to give these scale degrees numbers, F would be 1, G is 2, A is 3, B flat is 4. Now the fourth degree is our Lydian mode, starting on the fourth degree. Well, this is the mode we're going to be dealing with for today's scale. C is 5, D is 6, and E is 7 of our relative major of F. So if we can remember those scale degrees for the major modes, we can move back to our Lydian mode position. We can simply see that we have our scale degrees here: 4, 5, 6, 7, root, 2, and 3. Again, our root would be the F, the relative major, and our fourth degree was the B flat from that major scale. Realizing this, we can derive triads from our B flat Lydian mode, given the 4, 6 root, B flat, D, F notes from our scale, using alternating scale tones. B flat, D, and F is major. C, E, G is major. The 5, 7, 2. D, F, and A. 6, root, 3 is minor. Seven, 2, 4, and our sharp 4 chord. Again, this is our E diminished triad. E, G, and B flat. And E to G is a minor third, and G to B flat is also a minor third. That means that our sharp 4 chord in all our Lydian modes is a diminished triad. Our 5 chord was a relative major, root, third, fifth, F, A, C. Our 6th triad is 2, 4, 6, a minor triad, G, B flat, D. Our 7th position is A, C, and E. A minor is 3, 5, 7 scale degrees, A minor, A, C, E. And those are going to be our minor triads, or our triads of B flat Lydian. Of course, the qualities were 1 is major, 2 is major, 3 is minor, 4 is diminished, sharp 4, and this is a sharp 4 for Lydian, 5 is major, 6 is minor, and 7 is minor. We can also build 7th chords using the same principle of alternating scale tones and adding a 4th tone here for each chord, the same way we did our triads. So we're going to add the 4th or the 7th of each chord, which is going to be on the 1st degree the 4, 6, root 3, B flat, D, F, and A. And this is a major 7 chord, B flat, D, F, A. It's going to have a 2 plus 1 here for the 3 interval. That's 4, 3, 4 spacing. Our 2nd chord of B flat Lydian is 5, 7, 2, 4, C, E, G, B flat. Again, 5, 7, 2, 4 in major is always a dominant 7 chord, meaning that we have a minor third here over a major triad. So we have the C major triad with a B flat. And again, we'll have a 1 plus 2 here and a 2 plus 1 here for its 4, 3, 3 spacing. Our 3 chord is 6, root 3, 5, D, F, A, and C. And this is always a minor 7 triad, minor 7. It's going to have a 2 plus 1 here and a 1 plus 2 here. The between 6 and root, and between the 3rd and the 5th, 3 and 5 scale degrees from our relative major. Of course, that was F, is our relative major key. Our sharp 4 is going to be, it was a diminished triad, but now it's going to be a half diminished 7th chord, 7, 2, 4, 6 scale degrees. E, G, B flat, and D. Of course, it's half diminished because we have a major third here between B flat and D. We miss a 3, 3, 4 spacing. Even 4 half steps is our major third between B flat and D. And our 3 and 3 here are minor thirds on both of these intervals. The bottom one will have a 1 plus 2, and the second one will have a 2 plus 1. Again, our 5 chord here is a major 7, our relative major, F, A, C, and E. F, A, C, E is a major 7 chord. It's going to have the 1 plus 2 interval for its 4, 3, 4 spacing on the 3. Our 6th chord is a minor 7. Again, it's 2, 4, 6 root, G, B flat, D, and F. It's going to have 2 plus 1 spacings for its minor thirds on both of them for a 3, 4, 3 spaced minor third, minor 7 chord. And our 6th degree is 3, 5, 7, 2, starting on A, C, E, and G. A, C, E, G is going to have 1 plus 2s on its minor thirds, a 3, 4, 3 spacing, sharing the same quality as the 6th chord of Lydian, but having different spacing of the minor thirds. 1 plus 2s and 2 plus 1s on this one. Again, the 3rd position chord has a 2 plus 1 and a 1 plus 2 here. These are all the minor chords of Lydian. 3rd position, 6, and 7. Again, the qualities were the major 7, the 2 is always dominant in Lydian, 3 is minor, sharp 4 is half diminished, 5 is major, 6 is minor, and 7 is minor. Okay? Let's talk about the inversions of these chords. Assuming our scale degrees don't change, we're going to talk about the inversions and the spacings of these particular chord qualities and their inversions. Again, our 1 chord was a B flat major 7, was a 4, 3, 4 spacing. When we invert it, we have a 3, 4, 1 starting on D, D, F, A, B flat, to a 4, 1, 4 starting on F, F, A, B flat, D, to our 1, 4, 3 starting on A, B flat, D, and F. Coming down is F, D, B flat, A, D, B flat, A, F, B flat, A, F, D, and A, F, D, B flat. Our 2 chord was a dominant 7, 5, 7, 2, 4 with a 4, 3, 3 spacing, starting on C, E, G, and B flat. Here we have first inversion. It's going to be 3, 3, 2, starting on E, G, B flat, C, to 3, 2, 4, starting on G, B flat, C, E, to our 2, 4, 3, dominant 7 chord, B flat, C, E, and G. Coming down is G, E, C, B flat, E, C, B flat, G, C, B flat, G, E, and B flat, G, E, C. C dominant. Our 3 chord here is minor, E minor 7, E, G, B, and D. It's a 3, 4, 3 spacing. When we invert it, we have a 4, 3, 2 starting on G, B, D, E. The second inversion is 3, 2, 3 starting on B, B, D, E, G, to our 2-3-4 inversion, starting on D, D, E, B, G. I'm sorry, D, E, G, B, excuse me. Coming down is B, G, E, D, G, E, D, B, E, D, B, G, and D, B, G, E. Our sharp 4 chord was our half diminished chord. E, G, B flat, and D. Again, this was our sharp 4, is a 3-3-4 spacing. When we invert it, we have a 3-4-2 starting on G, G, B flat, D, E, to a 4-2-3 starting on B flat, D, E, G, to our 2-3-3 spacing, or half diminished, starting on D, E, G, and B flat. Coming down is B flat, G, E, D, G, E, D, B flat, E natural, D, B flat, G, and D, B flat, G, E, or E half diminished, or sharp 4 half diminished chord. The 5 chord was our relative major, F, A, C, E. It's a 4-3-4 spacing. When we invert it, we have another major 7 in first inversion, 3-4-1, starting on A, C, E, F, to our 4-1-4, starting on C, C, E, F, A, to a 1-4-3, starting on E, E, F, A, C. Coming down is C, A, F, E, A, F, E, C, F, E, C, A, and E, C, A, F. Our 6 chord was a minor 7, G, B flat, D, F, a 3-4-3. When we invert it, we have a 4-3-2 starting on B flat, D, F, G, to a 3-2-3 starting on D, F, G, B flat, to our 2-3-4 starting on F, G, B flat, and D. Coming down is D, B flat, G, F, B flat, G, F, D, G, F, D, B flat, and F, D, B flat, G, G minor 7. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's right, G minor 7. Our 7 chord is A, C, E, and G, a 3-4-3 spacing, to 4-3-2 starting on C, E, G, A, or 3-2-3 starting on E, E, G, A, C, the 2-3-4 starting on G, G, A, C, E, coming down as C, E, A, G, C, A, G, E, A, G, E, C, and G, E, C, A. Again, our chords of B flat Lydian, or B flat major 7, C dominant, D minor 7, sharp 4, E half diminished, F major 7, G minor 7, and A minor 7. Those are going to be your chords of B flat Lydian mode.